Last week, we asked if you've ever seriously considered running for public office. 83% of you said you had not, and I'd imagine it has to do with some of the things we've talked about recently. It's sometimes hard to navigate the public needs with the wants of the party, and we thank you for sharing. It's also expensive to run for office, astronomically so if you're running a national campaign for president. That's why your big donors need to see you doing well against the competition so they feel good about writing those checks. And that's why those endless debates we see are so important. On Thursday, the top Democratic candidates will be in Houston for a debate to be carried by Univision and ABC, meaning you'll see it in prime time here on KMAC. The new Texas Lyceum poll of Democratic voters here shows Joe Biden with a 6-point lead on Beto O'Rourke. Democrat or Republican, you don't just decide to run for president and hope for the best. A lot of folks don't realize the number of workers, both paid and volunteer, that it takes to build the network you need just to have a chance to win one state. With a state size of Texas, that's an even bigger deal. And as our Phil Prazen found out, the top Democrats started setting up shop here well in advance of debate week.
California Senator Kamala Harris already qualified for the Houston debate. Since Texas is the second largest primary state after Harris's home state of California, the campaign tapped Austin-based senior advisor Emmy Ruiz.
Texas is really important to us. We're very committed to building this infrastructure, and we actually started organizing.
In the coming weeks, she'll promote Camp Kamala's online recruiting and training tools, hoping to build a large network of supporters. Former El Paso Congressman O'Rourke and former San Antonio Mayor Castro already have political networks here, but since Harris leads them in the polls, Ruiz hopes to build a net to catch their supporters if they drop out.
We have a lot of friends in different campaigns. I know that she has a lot of friends, people who are on the debate stage with her. And so we want to make sure that we're an accessible campaign for everyone.
To some extent, Texas is a microcosm of the country.
Longtime Republican political advisor Ray Sullivan says the Texas primary will weed out the wannabes from the serious campaigns. It takes a lot of volunteers and donations to win statewide.
We have approximately 22 media markets. It's very expensive to communicate on television and to travel the state. You really need a well-honed campaign and a well-funded campaign to compete.